Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So guys, today we have something extremely busted to showcase, and that is, from my knowledge, the best unkillable team out there. Not the world record, I'm not gonna showcase the world record done, because I don't have I don't think it's the best gear on this account. It's good enough gear, but it's still a busted team. It's the best unkillable team out there is. Just differs, I think maybe the DPS differs that can make it a little bit better, but still I want to showcase the team called the Mythbuster. The Mythbuster team is a team that has, as we know, Demetha, because that's where the myth comes from, Lydia, Cardiel, Ninja, and Seeker as like the core team about it. And the way this team actually works is we do not cleanse the stun as the usual Demetha comps with a Hayres or like a Tuhanarok or something else, but we actually block it with Cardiel. And at the same time, Cardiel in this team brings us the increased crit rate, increased crit damage, ally attack, plus his passive. Honestly, the passive from Cardiel is the most busted thing ever, and that's the Fiend Warden. And the part that is insane is this one. Whenever an ally attacks, has a 30% chance when booked to team up with the ally and join their attack. This champion will attack with their default skill. So that means he's gonna continuously do the A1 joining an ally. Every time he joins with that one, guess what? He's gonna proc War Master, so he's gonna do insane damage himself, alongside bringing his crazy kit of like the block debuffs. Revive on Death doesn't affect us, but the block debuffs on a 3-turn cooldown keeps us affinity friendly, keeps us safe for the stun. And then obviously we have the ally attack that also puts increased crit rate and increased crit damage on all of our allies. Unfortunately, for this type of team that I'm showcasing, it's not as efficient to run your whole team on 70% crit rate. You could do that because he has the increased crit rate, but for this variation with Ninja, at least from the testing that I've done, it's better if you have your DPS's crit capped, especially like Ninja, Seeker, and Lydia. It's better if you have them crit capped. Obviously, Demetha the same if you can. Cardiel though, I think Cardiel could work if it's not crit capped, but I have not crit capped him yet to check, because he's the one that does the ally attack. He's always gonna have it on himself because everybody else is gonna go faster than him. Also, at the same time, he brings the ally the speed aura in all battles by 90%, which gives us the chance to lower our speeds, even though the speeds on this team are extremely high. Guys, this is not like I said, this is not there's nowhere near close a budget team. It uses 2 legendaries, 2 void legendaries, and the speeds are pretty high. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's the best unkillable team there is out there, at the moment, from my knowledge. I might be mistaken. Like I said, I'm talking about the core of it, because I know the one with Torvald, I think the one with Torvald can do a little bit more damage, and it's there's slight variation, but as a core, if you have these champions and you can put some decent gear on them, the damage can be crazy. So what I'm going to do is I will play the run, not all of it because it takes a long time. It takes about 20 minutes, but it's full auto. But I will play the run. I will play the beginning of it to see how it goes, how the damage ramps up, and then we'll play skip through and jump towards the end to see the insane damage it does. And then we're gonna come back. I'm gonna show the builds, show the presets and everything. Actually, let me just show the preset first, so I do not forget, because sometimes I have the habit of forgetting that. The reason why I'm going in dungeons is because I don't have the keys, because like I said, I use 2 keys to test it, so I can always go here, because clan boss and dungeons share the same preset. So the Mythbuster. The way that you want the presets here is you want to have priority the A2, which is the block debuffs, and second priority the A3, the ally attack for cardial. If you do not do it like this, he always prioritizes his ally attack, and it's not gonna work. You're not gonna have the block debuffs on at the right time, and it's just not gonna work. At least from what I learned, I tried and tweak it, because this specific comp I couldn't find it's not with the rotation on Deadwood Jedi's website. So I had to just take the speeds from there, and then I had to tweak and play the calculator with it myself to find like what was the best outcome and what makes it always 100% reliable on all affinities, on everything. So this is what we had to do for Cardial. Lydia, nothing to change. Ninja, the same, nothing. They do the things that they have to. Demetha, you have to make her open with the A1, then prioritize her A2, and then priority her A3. This is specific, this you have to make it exactly like this, otherwise it's not going to work, it's gonna fall out of sync, you're gonna get the stuns, and all those crazy stuff. And then Seeker, you want to open with the A1. So these are the presets. So I'm gonna show you the run, I'm gonna play the run, and then I'm gonna come back to, you know, to discuss about the damages and show you the builds and the masteries. So, see you in a bit, guys. And I am back, guys. So is this busted or what? 163 million.22 damage. This is insane. The one key damage for Ultra Nightmare is 70.2 million. We got double and some damage with this insane team. You saw the way it looks, you saw the damage ramp, how the damage ramps up. It's just insane. Like, honestly, if I had a Cardiel on my account, and I wouldn't so if I had a Cardiel, I would definitely build this team for myself, even to just try, you know, have it for at least a week and see what's the maximum damage that I can do. This is just crazy. I mean, look at this. Seeker 24 million, Demetha 11.4, Ninja 73.7 million damage. So basically, Ninja can one key the Ultra Nightmare with his damage alone. 17.9 and almost 18 from Lydia, and Cardiel as well. Like I said, guys, he's gonna be busted. 35.7 million damage. He's a support champion. He's a support, and look at this crazy damage. Honestly, this is like the best team I've ever built, and the most amazing team I've ever built and made on, like, for somebody. This team I've built is on an account that I will give away, or it might already be given away by this time, depending when this video comes out. But it's the account that had the resources that I wanted to showcase this crazy team. So let me show you the builds, moving myself in the middle because I will have to show the builds on the sides. So let's start with the Demetha. The way that I built Demetha is, it was extremely hard. It's not the best, but I put her in Toxic to have some poisons out there, because we have no poisons in there. We have a poison sensitivity from Lydia, and we have space on the debuff bar. I said, okay, let me try and do it on Demetha, because she has crazy speed, crazy high speed, and at the same time she doesn't do the best damage in the world. So if I could do that, hell yeah, I said I'm gonna do it. So as you can see, she's 297 speed, that's the speed that she wants. 86% crit rate, 2.6k attack, 136 crit damage. For her, you mostly care about the speed, and if you can get a 200% crit rate, awesome. If not, try to build her in whatever sets and just give her the speed and as much damage as possible. I did it in Toxic because I could, and we had some crazy rolls in here. Like, we had some good rolls in this ones, but we had something like this to use. And then something like this, and I think we had like a double roll. So we had some crazy rolls, and especially this banner. It's not the best one in the world, so this could do even more. This is the best banner we had with the right speed to be able to get her at that speed. Her masteries are damage masteries like normal ones, and then down the support tree, I think there's nothing else that helps her apart from this one in this comp. Maybe, I don't know, maybe if we went down the support tree and tried to get to like Lord of Steel, so you could take Steadfast and come to Lord of Steel in case you cannot hit those speeds, to be able to help you to get to those speeds. That might be a good thing. Then the next one, let's talk about Lydia. Lydia has to have crazy speed as well. She needs to be 302 speed, made her with 100% crit rate, 3.3k attack, good decent crit damage, and the accuracy to land her debuffs, obviously. Masteries for Lydia, damage and again support. Like, I took this one in case she's gonna be used in the same build for other content, but she might be a little bit too squishy. Might be a little bit too squishy for this, but it's not so bad at the end of the day. Then we have Cardiel, the main event, like the guy that brings all the crazy kit to make this possible. We have him at 185 speed. So, like I mentioned, in order to have the Mythbuster team, the Mythbusters team is with Cardiel normally being the fastest. So being the faster one, not this slow, that's the one with Turvold. But in order to accommodate this team with Ninja, they basically swap speeds. So he becomes the slower one. Therefore, that was the reason why I mentioned I had to crit cap everyone, because he doesn't do that ally attack often enough to keep the increased crit rate on everybody. He does it like, sometimes he does it once every 3 turns of the clan boss, sometimes he does it twice, but mostly he does it like once, and we lost a lot of damage. And as proof of that, let me see where I had a screenshot, because I forgot to show it. As proof for that, this was the damage before I crit capped Ninja, Seeker, and Lydia. This was the damage. So basically, we gain another almost 20 million damage by crit capping those people. So maybe if we crit capped Cardiel as well, it would be even better. So this is his speed, 76% crit rate, 274 crit damage, insane crit damage, crazy attack, and he doesn't need anything else down there. These are his masteries, like offense and defense. Like here again, it can be whatever. Maybe a good idea for him would be to like reset it and come back to lasting gifts, you know, for a chance to extend that crit rate and that increased crit rate and crit damage for extra damage, because the support tree doesn't help much with anything, as we do not take the stun. Then Seeker I built in a retaliation gear because we had some decent retaliation gear, and having this type of set on you or revenge accessories on your champions gives you the chance to do extra damage. Like every time the clan boss attacks, you can do extra damage, especially when it's on affinity, where the clan boss does 4 hits on the first AoE and 2 hits on the second AoE. Having retaliation and revenge accessories can make you to proc more and more counterattacks, therefore doing more War Master procs and more damage. Seeker speed is 209, 100% crit rate, 3.3k attack, 241 crit damage. His mastery, same thing, offense with War Master and then defense with retaliation, but obviously this one doesn't help because we do not lose HP with this type of team, so it's like whatever. Again, in this one you could do maybe again try steadfast and come with lasting gifts to give a chance to increase that attack, but it's like I don't know how much it could influence it, but that RNG might give you, you know, a little bit more damage. The damage is busted enough anyway. And now the main damage dealer, let's just show his masteries. Took him offense and then defense. Honestly, one thing that I was thinking for Ninja is there could be an interesting he could do some interesting damage if he was maybe on a reflex. Like if we had a really good reflex set to give him to get him to like 250 crit damage and like 4k attack in reflex, I would definitely do that, because he can proc, he can do his A2 and A3 as much as possible to do more damage, because that's where most of his damage comes from. That's the reason why I even took Cycle of Magic, you know, 5% is 5%. The same time took Master Hexer and Sniper for, you know, for other content, because he doesn't have 100% decreased defense on the A1. But yeah, having these two are helpful for him for other content. So if I had the reflex on him, definitely I would put it on him and watch him proc it and do as many of those A2s as possible to do like 500k every time he gets a turn. But because like you see, the build he has is like double perception and speed set. So you know, no cruels, no other stuff. So maybe one day reflex. His stats are 265 speed, 104 100% crit rate, 253 crit damage, 4.9k attack. Like I said, if I have reflex, I would really like to see this like 250 in a reflex with the same speed, but speeds are quite high, you know. Also, he needs the accuracy to obviously land his A1 and A2, 239. But yeah, this was the team, guys. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about it. I feel like this is just an insane team, and I don't know if for people that always like to see crazy numbers like out there, and they people that care to see, you know, good damage, insanity, and all the fun stuff going on, this is a good team. This is not recommended for people that just want efficiency, 1 key, boom, do your simple Bat Eater 1 kit and move along. If you want to do some funky stuff, and if you know, enjoy experimenting and tweaking and always beating your own records, then this is the team for you. Like I said, if I had a Cardial on my account, this is the only thing that I'm missing. If I had a Cardial on my account, I would definitely build this team to be able to, you know, do a video of like, let's see what's my personal record on Clan Boss. What's the best damage I could do. But this will be it for the video today, because it's quite a long one, but I had lots to explain, lots to show, and you know, I think that at the end of the day it was worth it, and hope this helps you out there, because like I mentioned, I went on the website and I couldn't find the right presets to set this team up, so that's why I did it. It's not my idea, guys. This team was not my idea, in case somebody comes and says it. It's not my idea. I saw it for somebody else and I wanted to build it for myself and have a guide of my own on this team. But I will call it a day. Thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Peace, love, take care.